ekiri kukurataho aha tayari wese.
Omurebe wa Shutama Na Nyamwiza nakutanjira izuba ya Sunday eshaha nishatu gwanyetro kutunera chimwe kusia shaha ina nobori tayari West TV na naha YouTube channel yanje ya Shutama Na Nyamwiza okurera umjenyi musia utwakuretera izobere tye mu Kampala omuchange cha Kulambiro twatayira The Cooking Nurse Studios TCN kandi umjenyi wetu ni The Cooking Nurse herself Rita Tumhims twenda kora magaraga Cooking Nurse weitogu akatanchira humnyigara wanyogu ya atandukata yabahwata ibyarukora nabikorata mwenu Shutama bukara owatwegita kuri mu rwego kubanza twakushemererwa nyewe ndi Barbara Nyamwiza program age na ijabur Sunday kandi ntwatweretera umjenyi iwo mnyeto wotwire no manya no enda ngo yejereho manyo general magaraje ibyo babiha turetse twamwihaho mwini zoberi nakutanjira subscribing imataka daho butosha ha YouTube twarita abajeni bataka kufera kandi wo tayari West omurunjo murebi ndukundira kimwe program ezi nezini nyamwinji nibyo tayari West kutegura mweno reke gumana oferwa butosho moto egiteho orebi Rita Tumhims The Cooking Nurse
omubwati
nakushemera Tumhims
nyenye nache
nabantu banga bari kupeta izineri
Tumhims my husband and I think my mom.
Lovely. At least turakakwebiri abantu babasaka
bana
TCN all those bougie
cooking
things
that
cooking nurse
people call me cooking nurse now. Not even that
cooking nurse nakushemera
nyenye nache.
Thank you for having a very incredibly beautiful studio.
You're welcome.
Nahakunda
wa Africa
mara na Africa na mwene munsasa kampana hat katandise because urushunu rwinji ibyo kubuza nyine ke ntwayigana umushogo nkamuherera ntwara hamwe TV wese yabura nabura tukareba nagasinzi to what's features ongamwe nizobera hanga yakundetera AZAM kwino mu ngaro zanje
itanu
katandise mbwene iwe nozera ngo ryoha
Rita, that's one of my most difficult questions, by the way. Ibuze kusinga yo kumpa mbwenu kikanshobera nkaroro kunda yeshoboreho kabura ahabwo kuba bitene nziza bagambo jungu
noza kujuanze yamubera meko nkanta
manyako umwana
urujungu wahezayo
hata bookshoma mwenchi ndo jungu na rwo rukoze
wakarabyemo
nandiyo ninza kuja I'm one of the people who are so fluid nyoni mbaza gukora buri kimwe ekija echabaho twatugabo kushonza kweshongora ico chwe so I can't define who I am really.
You are the proverbial jack of all trades.
I think exactly that. Okay. So I am Rita, just call me Rita because ahora anteke ninza kuri I will take form. I'm like water.
Kokenda ngamunteine
Tumhims Rita. Okay. My husband is called Agre Nasasra, so you can add there Nasasra at the end. Tumhims Rita Nasasra. I don't want to lose my names. Zarwa district ya Bsheni, Gombora Nyavale, Echaro Nyakatugunda, Omurkani Nkanga. Konkati bakija babshara Nkanga ne Gombora. Wade tukafurkayo hati twaza wadabit nakorgana
di. No turabe twafurtsireyo
no turabe twafurtsireyo hati tukaza Nyamabare omuri Cyabujimbi
hatejo tibi Cyabujimbi no kwata kwa kweju okay mwenu numushara
Chitwe
Chitwe is the town after no before Obanda tubugure
niyo norgarwento harga group banda oza Chitwe then oza Chitwe hata aho nho tukushara tukuza mwenu ho tukurigera hangu tempango tukazaitwa afuriki
notaka hisore bushenya koreje okay nyo mhando gunu kumanya kuzabo weju Cyabujimbi no gwa bushenya koreje
so mwenu nzaruwo kwe
so no chikana ran to her primary school
ombadanganya kama no kam tingu madan
It's on the road
tukaza yenku 2018 ntachitura na muka
okay
so nanye ninze ujenyi ninze nka Christmas nka hangara kandi gayo kandi kuzayo tukamarayo ninjire imyezi nkamwenda bampinjira so nargayo natwire mnonga azargo mshije kwe wabe na yitwa Mateji Fuderi konka kafanye n'imyaka 1996 my mom nibamwita twire Henrietta nargantunga mu kajari hunga
no munyajumbra
no muhweshu nyondi omutiza wa mutiza batatiza wenji
batiza
iyo no twetachi gogoje manye ninye mwishinyenka konko muritata murisatitwe harmu abana ni 13
abandi
he had 3 wives and 2 other kids
not part of the 3 wives.
Yes.
Natural. Hatiwe mama wawe is which third or fourth or 10th wife?
The last wife.
Okay. Then mbana bashatu ni mukuru.
Ndio warwagati. Unya wakabe.
Okay. Ishomero
naza kuna biringi n'imyake mwaka gumwe n'imyezi 8 ishenkazi wa tata akaba natura wenka ariyo mukikuru mbweni yakora mu myaka nkashatu ninga yana akazira umwana umwe umwana washwirwa ko side zentebe shaka natura mu wenka ninjira yagira tashinkorechi abira tinka bahati bakabagenda bashaba abana mbweni bakwikirizo twara umwana I still don't know how my mom ukiyikirize ngo banyiheyo the only daughter bantware kuturana ishenkazi wiba I don't know because personally I think abasa kuchikora hat right now nyina bana konka I think it was God also kundu kutebeza story yanje nekunda kutebeza story yanje we see how it connects so nyakwe nkuru yanye hayo akari shenkazi wa tata yanye hayo yatanka kuturana nyebumbire
ninjura
kandi tutwara katunarganya katugunda nyabare naza bumbire so nho natandikire kushoma I remember njyanka tanka kushoma like 1999 ibi byo kwandika hansi then 2000 yaba studied nazo P1B nazo P1A naza bumbire primary school. My grandmother died when I was 12 in 2006.
Oh bless her soul.
Biro mukaga byo kwikumi yahumura natanka garka kutura na mama hati
Linda ho oboje ndakuturana nyakwe nkuru abazire bawe muzee atakagenzere bakafutebeza ngo akana akoramera umuci mama muka uguwa kwereza ngo ze kutura n'umunyabuzare wakana akora cye yabutosha.
My mom akabasha mu secretary of studies wa record keeping takumana record zayizera hatkonka kagishoma
ndicho ninchetegereza nje haza kangugambira iwe buriyo nonje sya umurumo gukaburiye umurumo gwama urugwa karani manu
bakarana secretary y'ibyo kutera typewriter egodia manya kwabo mushango mu office natera typewriter akashomera secretary of studies arukora ha Kamukuzimbara district. My dad was a driver
Mbara district.
The story is not the most beautiful thing when Nakuza Yokwe, but they met and she found out he had other wives, but then of course no mawa wazirabana back then hati niho tutanshire kugira ngo you move on, leave the man and go on. Konga back then wa muzarire
mpaka
no yongeraho nabandi no yongeraho nabandi no guma. So that's how I think they met. Mbara district ubunargabsha nyunargantungamo
nakura katugatse so wazabumbire watandikisha umero wa kompi what
P6 nyakwe nkuri ya twarwa so nanye kanyine garaka kutura na my mom my siblings now now my mom akana akora kabande primary school eriyoko witu so kunagarikire kunu yakutura nabo na kuri akabande bakabatanchire yo boarding
ujozo boarding
mwana abo board
tu abo board akari tunafina
nazo physics na abo board mwana we tukate mwabani 16
boarding omo banzori ndebo nyeno ngambere boarding yawe yo kubanze tajabara
fogiro boarding ngezabe ziziri kutura nkahi atukubyama hanze mukangambwa nkanye nkakashaho tukate byabana 12 mu kirasi umudom room cage studio ko kugireba buryo matira akafarasi ka hansi na nakashaho kawe hari ushoko ko ine kiba kwiba hoki
I know hando mukayaro ngo mwirembo
actually mukahaka hari I think that's why mama yadzirengo iroko zo boarding because it was a very long distance bakandi batambura ho bo mukasheshe mukaki 12 bakikashimeza banza bashanke mwene chweka
bito buyingana sinka kasaizo nka
kandi muche.
oh dear
Kandi muche, I don't want to go through that. Now, ate chinde tizibechi echiruho. Niyo tinkuchira kwijuka munonge bibi. Ebe munonga. But when I remember them, now umutima gwanje tukubireba nke byabirebere back then. In my heart it feels like it was normal because umuntu akakureba nkaho kuna benyingana atogwarugire slim naturally unprovoked toine chuwa mukora toine chuwa gamba just because umuntu kura amagufa garya heru ajatogo taru so right now nchokara nitakufanya nakufanya kwenda kwita kushara science
apana bokuboka jisaraho naturally nojumanye
I know the trauma that comes with it.
Welcome to my tribe and race.
Now we are calm.
We are who we are. We embrace our authenticity and natural reality.
So I was a very small kid, very light skinned. Kamba nyemerere nkaguri umuntu akandeba yatakono karitako. In fact abana bakanikinemingo badori. Now it sounds better, but back then
it was an insult. I know.
I don't want to attack akadori. Like, what do you mean? So na shomecha mkaga akafoku 10 na shoma term 3 yakwa na shoma P7.
Oshashurwa mama.
My mom was a secretary at the school, so I think kamba mushara right. So na shoma P7 yakwa kabande primary school. Ichumuro
ngechaka hatorium boarding ozowa mama muka ngakaine ishomero kari muira okutura
akana tura mukana we my mom used to ride a bike.
Oh bless her.
Kana avuga kagari. Oh. It was so cool back then, I promise.
No. Okay, don't take me to my own story. We're here for yours. But yes,
kana avuga kagari ayijakora agarika avuga kagari ke ata. Omwana zanka kuntwara anteka kagari tsta.
Bananka shubanyanya ko.
Hati my brother akaino mzire we yamtwara birimbe modro.
Omziro mdini. Birimbe ndajuriri.
So birimbe modro was no jurang modro.
Najura yo modro. Tu oro kwa jigamba.
Ate birimbe modro ejo ikerge ya man mbweni. Kunga yari hihi and my mom couldn't afford it.
Umziro mdinta.
Hato mzire we amtire birimbe. So for them
oba mziro mdinta magasire.
Then nyowe and my younger brother who was very young kabantu shomera kabande. So akabata hana na my brother nyonsigara hishomera.
Akuru.
Kandi yo mbanyangabo umubyekerezi yambwe you be active there ugumayo. So nasho ma P7 yahwa senior yije.
Utwaze?
Senior antanaza. No manyo back then nkanta kumangwiza twine sente.
Nkanta wachigambe mutikacha runomo. Ibivyona birunomo.
Nkata kumango kuza kushoma senior no itaga sente nyinje munonga mbwe hati nyana janta hanti nyanda kuza kushomera chogera
taho mwirembo kongana bwetse uzezo kujura kabunzereza na
nkani magaye bakamba zano mpira nkani mamune yamani nkandura nyanda kushomera bwera nyanje konkabije abanyanga bwera nyanje ngo bashashore metwara 5
utone jo nerga
ona shame twara 5 tegura district
nakotakana kiangariona.
Some things I look at now and actually hug myself.
We were young.
I know. Sometimes atugera nyanje naji home mutwe. I don't even know if that was the school fees, but wakangambira mtwara 5 and it was a lot of money.
Without that.
So nkakora ni hayikuminisha to start with. So nazo bakabata kuzakora chi kunye.
Kwa chi.
So najanga hanti ninza kuzachoje. My mom kept quiet by the way taina chi yangambira.
Kuziratash.
Atukutwabe turiyaho one of my manywanu we yo yabe nakora nawe
ahishomera
akana akora nawe hati ndikuza kweza P7 my mom akayatanchire gukora nchwanga
unit
is a hospital Ishaka Adventist hospital
no yatanchwanga I know the other
nchwanga because sakayatanchire gukora nchwanga and she had made a lot of friends
around.
So munywanu womwe omjenzi mawanda Sarapio akatanchire akashomero kaseni Paramount SSS
kabaye
Kigoma
nahareba muhanda
ishaka ati kergemezigo omisho ergamaduka enyuma ergemezigo kunkambwe hari yosiniye
nisomero kandi bakushosha mtwara 5
boarding kergemtwari 18 kunkati nyakuja nyonka ndi umugezi abwiro kandi mama munywanu wa direct ati nyobampa basari
Chaterera nyabara.
Azo wikumi n'eshatu.
Nkwine nje munonga wazo mu SS
nazo mu SSS natandika senior yo kubanza. Senior yo kubanza najishoma ya aza senior je mwana ketanguhi. Mashibuko zitwite.
I can imagine aba SSS.
Bakatere mboko mwana.
Kano primary mukamutafute ko muti.
Bakaba bazinyitsesh. Tinko manyesho ngabwa ati by the abantu abashomesa bona banko washomitse uko nufa kibambe. Ene. Senior 4 najishoma yahwa. Yabanka kora zingahi.
Wajmarom SSS yete. Oshoman oyo boarding. Echumuro jendo wa mama.
Komekera hari. Hata muchumuro mama kanyoherezo wadamurira. Hato wadamurira. Damurira karige mushomesa wa mani mwa wa physics no kubara. Aho ari kizinda.
Aramunywanu we. Otyo.
My mom had about it. Bamujira ngo ntashomera y'abana babagiga ntashomera y'abana bakurgaza antare zankahi. Coaching. Ataturita bakamashije mitwari ne chumuro. Ataturita niza kuba ninkorera umuntu akushoshora fees nza kuba nimkorera izicumuro so mucumuro agenda shomena nabana bankahi abaza antare zabwira nyanji bankahi so mucumuro tukatutambara turga omuka which is about I think like 5 kilometers
from Chizinda to Ishaka
from Chizinda kuzomuka kuzankanga Nyakatugunda. It's a long distance by the way.
Okay. But you had others. Ukoje ndaweka
Nkanje ndanye nkamanya nyewo okura kunatangire kubana my mother I've started now being a woman like a female njira now like in my 20s
uko cha bro
nkandi cha bro kati mki11 nawo kubugana niwe no yiruka ebyo ngushana nahugana ngo nakiciniza kakanga
nakangai
nkantambura nenko ni full time
kwine
so nkantambura mukasheshe nkomeche tekere cyanje umukavera nza kizinda nshoma ubundi wahirwa nko muntu waboda kugana koko mutubiri akhereza ka lift wano mumanya of course nyo bakatushomesira ko tokutwara lift tokuzaha boda yo motoka y'umuntu yo takumanya especially as a girl child so nkankatera mpaka
azamana cho kashiro okay
it was very okay by then because nkambuga nabantu abandi nabagenda nkakushomba nko mukatare abandi nabarga nkaza kizinda tutambara hamwe but I'm not a communal person kugira ngo nimbasa kugana nk'abantu rero tutanke tambure hamwe so nyo nkamba ninyuruke byanje n'intambure byanje ko nagwe stiro mukuko yine kuba no kora imirimo so wanzo muhando kasiyarara we ko mukashaye mwe mbaza kubara
nabwe no myakazana nukajikora
una nabwe stiro nukajikora na wajerinze so nashoma senior 4 yahwa at senior 4 kuyahwiraho nashoberwa mbwene hati twaza kuzanka ije kiri 2011 12 ni haye papara nkanya ndakuza kushoma ubushaho
ego mama
ni haye papara byanje
konka para naka SS yitu wajita map
paramount konka mwene keryaho nayo nko teche bahoma iminwa
kantoko no ijuka Simon Kanazi what if he was the sales guy he used to say nguniwe OB wa rishomeri yabuzire akayo wangabo ngabo academy inojimanya era ihati ahiya abira hatu bakombe ko huti when uyo wa
paramount says hari yono ndijo actually she's holding a flag very high
bambe
konkating my if she associates with it konka kuna arigiraho P7 ni ya 4 ni hayo passive sizanje kuza kuronda umurumo korondisho mero ryo kushaho
ego mama
in my mind nyonyi njuka na nejo memory mukazireta na steka hameza passive ya P7 na passive ya senior 4 umukasheshe kunazironza kushoma zabura
zazahi
tinkumanya
muri yo munzu babiri na mama
twena tukaturum
na naba brother bawe
I want you to remember ejidita retendagize munonga I grew up in a difficult family setup very difficult so mwenu arejedere someone either picked them
and hid them or
I misplaced them so okuza kurondo aho kushomera ishaka tubakakuhereza nanka kushoma bushaho utine results slip so hata ho gomwaka gwafu Nija kunu ya Kampala na za UNEB na registering abankorere file nankana pass certificate ndijo so they told me nyine kurinda mpaka aho barashohereza certificates now then ban page papara ikirabe ikinkiriza kora ki kuronda ho kushomera nka kikashora nko mu kwa kanna kwa katanu
mwahumuritse
abana bahumurikire bakoze na iza interview baherze sai nagiye kukifunira nazayo nakora interview babura kunyeta nargayo now kuba bazire kunyeta in nursing a mindset and you need outgrowing now that when I want to do something nyoni bana visualize in the future like my whole life is immersed in that so hata ushaka kuba bazire kunyeta na richo gukora cyakora cyabura nagambira mama hakayizira kashomeraho kampara nkegesa media nkegesa bya fashion ibiki bakana bakita bana kure ine media
kanaka abshenyi
kuya kampara wandege
Crane media but I thought it was the other side
John Crane radio
okay yes you're right
so nagambira mama bakamba biranga munonga radio nagambira mama ndirekanze kushamache fashion I used to really like designing things no mango muntu okubo byamire akasharesha ukakora mu browse that was me so namjandikanze kushoma fashion
wiza kampara
mama tunoje macharani atunoje kushoma charani atiroko uyetwari kampara to ine y'umunyabuzari to kumanya mwando kuzaye gukoraba transport yo to jini by the transport in stage ina guruka ina nyenda kutebeza mukandi yo mutaguriza
ego kanto ryo munyanga bunja byo no kapitandicyo
hato mama wanje umukura tuhagara kuka cyabantu enye umukura akaryo mweshongozi umuntu wemizano
okay
so she was very entrepreneurial that she went to communities arkwegesa omezano so she had a group of women ababeshongozi itwa
barbabo naranda tundaranda
so nitwa twatwine nechikopo chebyemzano maka bwegera kachitereza professor tukatsinga kiriyo wita turba not every day so umurya jemzano nkamnitinga mprose kankunda
my darling bantariza
so prose kankunda nazo mu group ye tukaturiga batagurisa so bakatenka ka mutwaro 15 mutware every tops of course so umumu kutagururo mwe nkankora mu busente so nkanyineho I'm not the best server kunkanja nkanyine mu mutwaro ninga kechakanana
nakura
nche kumisi so nche nabenye ndakosa nka transport yo kuza kuronda ki umukushoma kushoma bya fashion kanyenda kuma kasirivyo wori
nkwine mama
so mama yanjye atokoreta charana atecho ninachigambiri wana rakuze irokoze ungatinguza kushometsa charana ati nashoberwa shikata shishomise niza gukora yonta niza kushashurwanta niza kushashuranta nararahi nageranta ibyo nakora shi nabye sasara so naguma muka twaguma muntu yanatiti enzaho wabo ngariko muka tagurira mu kampanye za shonkezi so okuyikumena kumwe kuyikumena kumwe towards Christmas kuna bendi yaho nkebisime byanje kuba by the way umuntu webisime ebisima no kugira umuntu kushanke kintu cyacangire you know God make a way
seems to be
I'm one of the people God makes ways every other single time nchibasa kuba cyakiremere logically orengwe cyo kintu kirarabe
asha ya mwenda
wanje kirabe that's how nyundi umuntu webisima ikintu nara cyaremera bazan cheses cyaza kumare sande nkibiri nkiguro rundo rwiki kandi orangu cyaragam so kabahurireho onko mu 11 nabirje nona janto ko kwa kabiri niza kuza ahishomero nshomese ne ya mukaga ndonde kinde kindakorere narwo bateresum bari abishaka Adventist ngogo nitumem saretangwe bakatera my mama card no muka box she came running okafuna umwanya gwa nursing ngwapana so they told us the government Eriyo iha ho comprehensive nursing nenda kutanka kushomesa abashaho bonka n'abazarisa bonka.
Okay.
The course that was there before they had joined them together.
Okay.
So they were half baked bichi so nibenda ngo abaseparating one loko mushaho one loko umzarisa obumzarisa. Nyo tinkunda mbweni shagamu. So najantiza kushoma bushaho.
Okay.
Ngumwe noza kurete mtwaro makumyana
konkabanzori nde waho warete kintu cyo nchikwenda ngo nije sakanyo tinkutumanya. Hati omushaho na nasi
okay.
Then I midwife.
But someone who is omushaho muri nyankore, they are nurses.
urukuragura
urukurebera Nancy.
Okay.
Then the midwives.
She's from MP1 looks after sick people. The nurse. Okay. Then
midwife no muzazi.
Okay.
That's the best way you can differentiate it because wajo tomushaho almost tubona nabashaho na nabado. Yeah. So ngo nitwende mitwaro makumyana ninga kinani.
Tuzagura nyaje.
Man.
Twagarko. Kamwe.
Ngoronde sente ngo ije kubanza ngo kubanza bakwereza umwanya bakande n'imitwaro kinana nishwe imitwaro kinana
etinda
no mu ka box terum
Nortar mama na niwe mwe nabayerunda mukeguza spirit zukora ki
nembo zitkatazina
nkwine
so twatereraho one of my father's friends o meya Karori rwa muganga ati ne meya wa ishaka kizinda I think so twamterera mbwe n'umwana bamugira umwanya konka ati nyine bwe koro mbwe no wakunyambayo nazikora ninzikora ki ninzigara toro kinana sente nyingi atumije mbahana
naye bari yatwaho kutandisha yandereze mitwaro makumyana nazitwara na ka counter nazireza accountant yandeba ndimwe ngambara amazi matinkurga Ebyo akoye ngeno bukore
ndiyo wokushoma ubushawo nyowe Vincent tugireta kan kanizire kanumanya kandi yo wakata kuza kuyiruka uzat kanina mukikire ninza
noza yinyine
haro so namjyantu mbweno nezeze twin kandi waziderekera nziza kufa so banuzo watwara it's okay yampereza dimension nataha twafuna okuturije kandi naka case kanje of course korwa mu high school mu senior na humurka okwi12 so mwaka gona tugoragenzere gutyo
naye bareze
natanka kushoma bushaho bwahwa okuwa katani 2015
egodi
nimumu mnabe nintagurira my upkeep used to come from okuzomme omizano tukatagurira mbugeni mwana we
nkuyine
nsa kuri Saturday almost hakabana ukembaga ugendo mango ina kamere no kurgende chebiri ichebero noza kizinda no stocking obujwaro bwona kumarayo no jano baho ubwire bwobwe myeto no koresha no bugendo mmesho now my mom ichi yakozire kukakuri yo kuntinisa NC I think kugira ngo you on your own
ugende urwemara
you stand kera kuchemo kazo mbasagazi
echo yiyo urwemara
ndabaza kunsheka yes but the consequences will be yours
before they are mine
iwe kora agendo kazo mu kwenda kuchakaro tinyoni nzo mbara ni ikora bakuterera yo rubari umurumo gwawe noza kuzamwe mu irwaro nobaza gukora gurira sente nzimburira noza muno yoziyemo amashuka ubwo no murumo gwawe so I actually feel like now even my parenting style nyina bana bashat just in case fast forward is you can do anything echokuru mtima gwawe ukora ki gwenda
for as long as you don't land in trouble
as long as you have calculated it you can land in trouble also gonkani nyenda ngo boche bazire omanyoti kunaza kuguruka hakizimbe ninyenda kurandinga nkahi kuna kurandinga aho ahataruho nahendeka what is that like those people who have scenarios of things way before they happen so my mom akachinte kamwatyo that iwo chikore no chikorra magara gawe iwo koraragaho kazomba sigazi no problem kandi tiwa murunji by then nkanyamisho marunji mwana we
gazashat omwamna sasa nunda kumbera
kaina misho maru hata gakagizire gafa mbwenu ebyahareti inkubereba je konka nganyina misho marunji almost everyone who met me said oh my god you have so beautiful eyes
they are beautiful.
Konka hati people no longer say that
I know bana mwemta buriyo moria program nyendoze the cooking nurse YouTube channel video yora kunde yona actually all of them zawandi oh my god you have beautiful eyes
that was my confidence booster
lovely
and I was very light skinned so I was such a cute girl by the way I should have loved myself more back then now I do so we can make up for it so na heza obushaho 2015 inembo zainaguruka Ahezo bushaho 2015
akoreka iki nanyenda kubuza aho utakayohereze banyanyako
banyanyas. One of my brothers had a problem, I think neurodivergent or something, like a neuro problem. So akana akaba back then.
He had CP?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. But he was, I think, on the spectrum. So he was slow developing, not at the pace I was. The other brother of mine, akashomo gombechi.
Okay.
So had to win gombechi.
Akashomera za kahaya kachika
akashomera chamhunga tekinuko.
Okay. When are you going to correct mpi?
When I correct hatari gomcharo actually. Maurice. So kuna herizo bushaho, one of my aunties no mshaho. Senior nursing officer sister Beatrice. Na mara na korora ntungamo.
Okay.
So yang connecting one of his OBs. One of her OBs.
Yes.
Arukora Chiboga.
Ya gender.
Na za Chiboga after classes. Nkanta kunda kubandio mkambweni because of the situation around. So I never wanted to be so much exposed or so much available. So kuna hizentu kushoma in 2015. Na temba basi nija Kampala for the very first time.
Wagarka wagurega.
Nagarka nagurega naza Chiboga. Na tamka korom pharmacy. But the story was a little bit different. The guy didn't treat me so with grace, like no moment treating you with respect.
Yes.
There's someone who oversteps either because you're young or you're a woman or something. Now that I look back at it, so tarantwari is like how you would take care of an employee.
Yeah.
1 month
and the first timer.
A first timer at that. He had his other motives, but you know me. Me I'm more like nyotinkurga muremba. Ati your motives ezo inazukunde kachiboga. Bro, no, by the way. So 1 month and a half.
Yeah.
I never yagambire bikambuzabs.
Umushara go gwarebwa biko.
Kana pecha 25.
Na yeba. Oraraish.
Nkani ndare nyuma yirwara. Kama so misho enyuma. Then umwana wa mukazi wawe nabatekera vasi akatekemere twe natuhereza. So ranch akateka tuhereza na dina tuhereza. Akacayi nakakarabya mvasi. Amate bakandi baguruna nkarwa amata n'abahima bonka mwene bakabi n'amate minji n'amakamu umwe bakanaga bushabararo. Chiboga yayanga.
Noreba tayari West na Shutama Na Nyamwiza programmeji ni Shutama Na Nyamwiza mhereza wundi Barbara Nyamwiza umjenyi witi izobere ni Rita tumuhimse the cooking nurse katuzumuka humuro kagufu tugarisha.
In their 7th edition of Chan 2024, and this time the battle begins right at home in the legendary Nelson Mandela Stadium, Nambole. Chan 2024, live on AZAM TV. Passion, excitement, history.
AZAM TV, burudani kwa wote. Omuntu ati yakubuza nkonkiwo ine waka mwereke wako tati yes ninje nanjino mungaro ejo tindijo ni waka alcoholic kombucha echo kunyonya murungi ekibinji bari kuba bino mungaro umyanya yo kushemererwa muno maka ahubwo kubakorera waka ne kwa waka alcoholic kombucha ne korwa mu kituzi etangauzi n'amajani nobwochi ne korwa echama Enterprises Uganda Limited nikagura shilingi 10 zonka rero weno hurira wananuka wakanywa waka alcoholic kombucha ehamibwe UNBS okshubura tera noti mushanju notemwe nshanju nishatu ananishatu chenda nemwe ninga noti mushanju mnanishatu 10 ashatu na mnana 16 otaguzamarwa umuntu wena takayikize myaka 18 y'obukuru nyono bushunanize bwa
Omagarageseji arhembere kutuhindura tukabece chituri embereji eri kwindura mazoba engendo narishi eri hati ibyo bitu nambuye no mumberejo ituantoronde kinte cyo mutana habindi namnonge kinte kiri kubasa kureta he cyo kutangaza omagara gitu naniwe gabana haburungi bwa Wonders Family Jelly izo bari yawe riberyo mutano gakoziro mbirungo ebruke hezo mbiri gukagara kabusya gukagira mani wena kwasigara no kuraje Wonders Family Jelly nuko majuta agine kuguma harubaju neka yawe
Wonders, always wonderful.
Sanyu lya kazero tugenda kwevuga ne kazero lino lye sanyu ly'omwaka nyabo sebo wenywere kazero wangule ebirabo kebera wansi wakasanikira kyolaba kyowangula mulimu pikipiki egaali enkofiira t-shirts amulera ne sente enkalu emotoka Toyota Pulimo empyatuku just kunywa kazero
wetabe musanyu ly'omwaka ng'onywa kazero kombucha drink ne kazero dawa tea kebera mukasanikira kyosanga mu kyowangula musange mu maduuka mu ggwanga lyonna
just kunywa kazero.
Otaferwa.
tabaraka mkahumuro ntoyenjere misho omjenyi wetu nda cooking nas tonjera kureba magaraje omuntu kuruge yarga nko koriyo no buhurira akija kaba icyo rukurebe cyo kutangaza ensiyona ne manya na tecera abantu na ejesa abantu nakore mpiha narebe ko kwari kurebuka mwendi ngwana ngo ebye mbanga bangure ninga mbijabure reka toyenjere misho nebindi
I think I need sentence na bembichere, so that's what I use it as transport. Na temba naija Kampala nagarkayo mbarra hata naguma mbarra
ugumaisha
hata mukutaguriro kwe nkamitingireyo someone a car producer
bamweto
Rogers Nyanji.
Nyanji, okay.
Hati Nyanji had a girlfriend, they had a child.
Okay.
So because we were a close-knit group of dancers, I had known her. So namjant Karoni mbasakwisha ho wawende ni intura yo as I look for a job. Yo shaho. Meanwhile, this whole time between a certificate, between it, you just have an introductory letter or yum shaho, yum shaho. So naza wa Karo.
Ya kwachira bami. Bless.
When I look back at that situation, that is the moment I'm supposed to start crying, but I told you, ka make up serum. So natura na Karo, kani ntura yenyewe, Karo, Priska, umwana we, and another guy called Kakuru.
Kakuru na wakara mnywana one just
mukutaguriro kwe. Mugeni twena tukatwizire nawe tumbarara turi kufa better.
Meanwhile nyono ngambere yanye jimwe mtura mwenjo ko kutero team.
The house was a very tiny house baheta omukajoko ninga I think. No manyawa no zanka kanisa King of Kings.
Yes.
They are like these small slums here. The house was 40k a month. It was a small room. I think the width of this table. So her bed was in, then her venteba then okoi hampiro mugiteka hansi mubyamaho then anori umwasigaza byamo muri agent mukasheshe
runda no mustanda
yabicumwe mu kitanda kiha hansi y'ekitanda kozo mu kitanda kandi arara n'umwana we. So turara hansi mukasheshe of course no mare katakora nyonganye mu 12 bana kumara rege video bambe mutakajero kusungu 12 kanje kumise gushigumeho so kandi ryo kumero so Kakuru akana yuziye myenda nkadobi kuriyo ahansi tingo kuba kweta nawo konka kana yuziye myenda konko kuza Andrews.
Okay.
Bakumhenga 55 runako. So kuyabira ijo mwazi utatsibira mwe ntuyayana ningo mwe twatsibire kwe tuwe kunganya tutambara tugenda. Oyanke cyaro kumi hati ninge cibiri
amwego
yamweko tugenda hatariya hakucha kupakinga basi. I don't know the place properly konka nimbarra azechiro ntazo nkakatareke byo kurya.
Okay.
Bus total. I think the place.
Global.
Global. Parking a global. Then hansa ho no hazonka katareke byo kureka ibintu bya burije bya
muchigonja cyane
no shanwa
umtubas
injanwa. So we would walk there tugura kasania kakatogoko takebita kuri birumwe bihimba icyar 15. Then ekikopo cha chai shilingi 5. Then nano banda ubwe kabuga nchakare atobwe butubesa ho nchakare so turige bitakuri byitu obundi mwahirwa mugure nk'akatogo kebitoche ko bakamba kasera nshesane mwe ke 10 konka ko mbwene berebeki hate bitakuri bya 15 kabere byinji hate bitakuri na warga ko kimwe nikikwato munda
yes
so twabaho tutyo nkomyezi nkenga ikandebe emyezi njanke shatu konka stiru tukufuna yo bugenyi tugenda tutahagurira
baba yechebiri
ojukarge gikumne nkiyo transport yo kunyanka hi yampsya kunuya so nabwe nkani yonke chamukaga ninge 5 twaburya tutyo kakuru nawe no yabatubesa ko yabaza yakore kitanga 5 cye atugurira yo banda atobwe nabwo butorabyo murunako twatambira twaronde miremere metindahi abantu bakwenda ku hiring so one day twaturyo mu bugenyi tutagura side zo kwe Andrews ije yo mwana wa Kampala
otyo
tomwana wa Kampala njira tukambaro atariyo true
otyo
atene baraza atubur weekend ne bashushura mitwarena
kayabe ya Kampala
mitwarena noje manya
omurembo kanto irembo gam
kanturanye ndazo murembo
hiza tumhims
naronde so nkanye ne line ibirze sam
nkwine
zigom kasam kanja kacha by then smartphone zikazi tarho ezikazi ro but I couldn't afford one to start with so nkanye nakasam kanja kauza Facebook
zero
Facebook zero ninga right or something like
it
that
was zero then ekejo etero dinga kuzakushomera message
anyway so china akozire na shabe namba yobwo mushije
okay
Mr. Soz Brian namuter ntamgaya no ntizina ryanje nikoru my friend I used to have a friend in nursing school she's still my friend but now we are more distant Nicole and I have a friend called Rita she's such a good dancer such a great dancer if you had her on your team you people are going places please give her an opportunity I've actually been looking for Mnyankore if she knows what she's doing mo number yanga nkubireko
you call
very good switch 20 minutes later call ogunirita when Nicole yanga
ngomfutere abakuba ninye mzino
rangwa no mumurumbarira mwe so he was like niwe nashemererwa kufurira kare mwe no ijaryari ntana nirizo
niwo cherries
ntana wayenda hati atungwe in transport ntana jiye He sent me 25,000. By then it was 15.
Yes.
Twatagura. So they were not paying. It was an organization that picked less privileged kids. Baba hereza ukurara, baba shomesa from the money they are making. I was not less privileged. I had loans to
pay. They were waiting.
I had things to do. So nazandeje na garkomkani haye mfarasi ni haye bintu nazandeje natandika nakora bakandi bampika 15 kwezi ikitano burero naku bakushashorera kurara bakumpe byo kurya
kachirfege cyenda kwita kibuga kandi uryo murembe ngwine
so nkanye ko bani saving ese kitano burizo ba for it to be 300 at the end of the year of the month
yes
na akora emyezi meanwhile the space between okwa katano kushoma kweza kuzacoboga kuzomukutagurira kuzomu
ndege
umunanka omukirinya ko hitane tugibitoche
kuri yambaro
na nakuzandeje that is between May and September
all that is happening in 4 months
yes
okay
so kuna ninkoraho ndeje some of my OBs one of my OBs posted a job in town in a pharmacy
okay
nago apply injira I went there bagumba
washati
250 per month 5,000 a day that would bring me back to 400 to me it felt like a fair deal umurimo gukabaguri Kampala like mapera
oraraisha
kata utona kwizera
byagum
ataho byatabka I had a boyfriend
okay di nantaka chunguri
who is my husband now
bless him
yeah thank you so he was also starting out with life arikupanisa makindye
bazo posing wao warite mbozo nungi tureke kujara boyfriend sister kaba kumpandaje yatayira munka turcho gashi tumbara
ndi shaka Adventist
otodi
I used to be a very cute girl.
You are.
Yes, a very cute girl. So we connected, I think, on Facebook.
Zero,
I've posted a story on.
Yes, I think I have had it.
Also,
on
even the
Emeka's show. Yes.
romantic Muchiga's show.
Yeah.
So we met and we stayed friends for a couple of years. But now, 2016, now I am like, you're the only person I know in Kampala. So it's not like I'm going in it like, oh, boyfriend, girlfriend, or have me. No. It's like, you're the only person I know in Kampala. So if you can let me know, because it's not solidified that, oh my God, we are dating to get married. No. To start with, I grew up with a single mom. So marriage was never part of my dreams. Like, oh my God, I want to get married because it's so beautiful. No.
You never saw the beauty of it there.
Yeah, I think. Because I never thought about, I never see it growing up. So me, it was make money, get out of poverty. That's the only thing you have to do.
Agreed.
So, Nindara for 1 month. I get money. My mom, I had given my mom the other money. So I didn't have money. But I couldn't look for a home when I don't have where to stay.
Agreed.
So Namshaba, Yanchirza. Because if you move in with your things, you may not leave my house.
Yeah.
It's fine. Those people also, when I get an opportunity, we can all come. So kando ndiro mwana murimo namuhereza ibintu byanje yabe natura pango mukarumuke. Nishanatanga kutura hari arwafu.
Wizo witu ruwafu.
The life was hard.
Agreed. You cannot mention ruwafu and I think otherwise.
I would go to town to temba taxi shanki kumni birechweka uinekukani kora n'abahindi ikusiasa nanka aha clock tower utambara uzahigura ukora nkabura umukambaro umwe esande yona ati nkamba ine kutambara kuza kuronda ki taxi chibuye
egodia hife
so kandi gakampara road omweza kweshanganyisha nka garden stay
aibare
hata mutera ntukunganywa hakanta hamanya ntindinkai ati
because he's the only person.
Atorais ndechipande nchigamba ka garden hanga wanje tishugu waza yona nyoko bansibura murumo nyona kwato muharoza nagura terabamba korachi abambaje atati atomoza kutambara tubru steps ngachikomeza ratera ubuzo umuntu mega standard era
oh dear
atubura umuntu wabwana ubuze mega standard era kumara ngasande yona omwe nkanza ka garden stay ubundi tambara zonko ko watiseka ubundi tambara zanka jinja rodo kwe
obayoza makindi mani
onza kazana sarodi mbura so kuna herze yisha yanyegesa ngumye shumira church house yantamza amsia ogumushumira church house oshume straight koreka nakasero mukatare ochama oshuma hands deno share ogentambara nsichibuye nkakora nakora sente. My mom sent me 220
pansenje
kabiri bero 20 byo kukubanza 2016 yanzinje mtwara bernebiri nkanye kuronda hwenju at least yemyezeje
ageje mtwara bernebiri
yes
meaning ngwe mtwara umshanju
na rondenju yabra I could only get a place where I'm able to walk to work. Where are you going to get a 70k house in Kampala around Dukora Mapere? I couldn't. So nazo kwensambye Hans Kevin anafuna yakajuka kakarye nyuma yeduka yibakorera mwenki ito ababukoreza crafts ebyuma bikabera arambe tambara mwana
urarota byane
anyo ko byama tukongerera buzimyo nagira hasi nimbya matenyene buzo konko mucucu gwenkito kanye namashuka ganje peyazi 3 nagateko muderisa nafuna yakajako ko mitwari 11 niyo na my boyfriend ogwe twagenda twaka painting akaraburu niyo yaberimo ino tukajust tukasiterze yaberimo mukozi yakayacwanya gurikira hansi natora ka farasi kanje kakwingana kakati nakara hansi nateka kapero nateka kanye my mom had given me a bed cover or a bed spread hati nazamu naka case kanje by then kana guzirensha ho it was like a suitcase nazamu natandika gukora
nakuradi
nakore sente zanazimugarura kuba amaze kunshashira mweze go kubanza na saving zasigiri bitwara umukaga. I became very good at sales. I would make extra money when someone comes in and I look at them, they look rich. Like mbazi no gwetano na kashanje mbazi ni kugwebera na kakaga so muhino mnyanga yenja urejo
Tia ne
ndatwebere mu yukaje ngo zawe nebero nakashanje nyo nanje 5 na 8
ziriya nezanje
atazimpe pa difference. But he was such a good guy, Saga. So he gave me the money and I would save up. Naza no mapero nge na igura account om centenary. Na tangafuteka nkasi no manka saving na sim toron change.
Umriyevyo. Takagambira mushara.
Umushara na goguru mbyona byona birumbikwiri. Nkasi mitwaro change.
Well done.
Had never happened before. Narangwata naza kuba umugiga.
Okutagurira makware mahati.
Atokutagurira nakorwa because I used to work even on Saturdays. Also in Kampala it's not such an easy thing to do. Bakaba kweta ngo hari tsima ko katinga za kutama mitware 3 kuza kutagurira mitware 2. Yeah. So kutagurira ko nakoreka I think like 2016 2017. Okay. Nakora imyezi 8. Kuna bendi yaho hija medical rep wo mu Kenya.
Okay.
Ati nyine opportunity.
Okay.
Ati no leta babiri otekaho ba matchinga ati mitware 10. Ndu wagambota ndaba banta bari ko mu Uganda bijwira ati ntondo bacheta cyeshimwe n'icyo kigombe cyane ati ne aim group
twagenda
ati mu aiming global ngwe
agenda tumuhimbise
ra mama tato zo mu ka box ndo nyine mtwana change na tekurgai ndiyo jero kuwagira by then makamba change mtwaro ngaganina ya ndondere mitwara 5 yagisindika Ezanja tundazi kwasireho
katubezi zazama
yazimperese because I wanted to show how I was working hard yazimpa naje na natandika month 1 natandika kwata capital shashurumuka month 2 nkamare myezi 8 aim global I made only 1 million
umuntu wabunagaho
ogumuhinda kanyeshengereza ndiyo ninde tare ni ya products garobe medical rep ozon field okore sente zirengerwa kandi umuntu no mugambero utakuza kurinde kwija kandi abagorobo mbabano baremba bakugira ngo binde benzi umuntu yakugira ngo atandikire gukora umwako kwira hata ine benzi yo tati ni ndindo wa umuhindi atanarebera weza ka senta hikaye kandi things aguma aroto nazo aim group
ensi yakorema
kanara basere mwana okushara size twanguhi tokabaza kushara size mnorbat fast forward I got pregnant. I don't know how. Don't ask me how it happened because even me I don't know how. I was not that active,
but
I think it was just once and now me when I connect backwards I feel like it was God because I had said I want to have a child when I'm 25
and here you were
and here I was not ready. I remember that night my boyfriend came over to like hizo mwaka kana akari mcharo so yargaja umwaka ntaguherezo mcharo yije namjiranti if we do not get married the next year because the next year was when I was turning 25 if we don't get married ondeke hazundebe na nyenkurebe unyesase but by then I didn't know I was already pregnant.
Did he know? He didn't know, of course.
It was not something that was done every other single day to know that, oh, you live with this person, of course you're more prone. No. So I fell pregnant. In those months I looked for a job, another job. I didn't know. I didn't know I was pregnant. So I applied for a job. My friend Yedidia told me about an opportunity at TV West. I had always wanted to work at TV West.
Pause there. You know Yedidia from home or you met her in school, your friend Yedidia? Wiza wa manya.
I did it kashanga na.
Umajenishi gambere mkoro kanbwe mrebere akaza yekwate mkoro ko.
One of his sisters, Pen, can't tagurana.
Okay.
But I don't know exactly when I knew Didi, but it must have been also from his tourism, those days, back in those days.
Right.
So he would tell me, you are like Tina Fierce, you should come and do a show of
that kind.
That kind. That's why we are still there.
So opportunity.
And her opportunity, Sister Charity was pregnant, going to give birth, so they had advertised her position for a meantime.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, if I get in the system, I can work at TV, I go back to my job.
So you thought.
That is also God connecting dots. So I don't know I'm pregnant. I'm looking for this job transitioning into a much less busy job, but I didn't know by then.
Yeah.
So when I was there, they called me. Oh, you have been hired. Come over. Orientation, but very sharp.
Yeah.
So natanga kora nkahi at TV West
Simuka.
on the 24th of December 2018, Christmas.
You're
That
like
was the
1
very
or 2
first
months.
Yeah. Nkandi gasi simuka shaha nkishatu. Kuza kuhikomuka, I would black out. Mpaka shanka mwenda zihanga.
Oh dear.
For a whole month, I failed to go back to the job.
And the nurse that you are, you have not even thought about it.
Yes, because nkokuna gambira, it was not something that came very fast in my mind.
Yeah.
Because no, you're not so active, you're not.
And you're not making effort for it.
You're not making effort for it. So you're still young. I mean, you're just here. You've just gotten back your job. Focus. So mwana we nkwena akozerenta na manyeni munyenenda nti omukwa kabiri. I would sleep. My mom was like, there is no one who sleeps. Ona shino imaka shazinga zizo kuza kubyamsa kurga shaisha tu. Mpaka shayi 11 zo mu mwezi.
Mwena mliya.
Yanjala ta atoko kubanza kwahwa okwa kabiri. And I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't see my period.
It crosses.
No, by the way, no, it can't happen. I was like, no. I went and tested and it was positive. I sat down and cried while laughing. I was like, I had been in labor ward. I feared the child birthing process. I was like, now it's already in, what do I do? Like, okay, now what do? I can't abort. I will live with the guilt. I have to give birth to this child. I called the dad. He's like, I will come.
Bless him.
So he came. Now I was also used to men impregnating you and running away. You know, men, for them, they are very good at denying responsibility.
All those stories.
So I knew I was actually ready to be a single mom.
Oh dear.
Very ready. Because I thought because he didn't have money, he didn't have a solid job, which wasn't a problem, but I felt like he was going to ditch.
Yeah.
So Angela kwizira Anjati muzagamba na mama. Na tuelezo naku tusaini kumaria.
Mimi nawamgambire cyo howe mama.
I went and told her. She was like, "Ningushume so nurse for 2.5 years mwejo ngango ini." Are you stupid?
I know.
Are you mad? All those years. What do you mean?
Wasted effort.
You could protect yourself. What do you mean? No, ndakunshwa Azarita, what do you mean?
I know.
I was like, by the way, the guy is not so rich, but you're going to take him because he gives me this. At nyondijo nanza kumuyanga. Nzikurondonkai. Tindajira mu university ngo hariyo enkuyanje y'abasigazi. Mama yayicheza tukorachi.
Kansira.
Nothing we can do. Yatwereze biro bishatu byo kwa kashatu, every time yo kwa kashatu bija bacara. It was a very small thing.
Wajira ngubisha n'abantu bangahe?
They came many actually. They were like 10.
Oh, bless them.
Yeah, the dad, the mom, the sisters. They even made us suit those guys. Hey! Bija bacara babacire bintu basetinga biro byo kuhinjira bikunda mushansho byo kwa katano enda ngo etakarebukire munonga because my dream was not to give birth then come
and get.
So after that ngo hato kugitwa acho kugitwa twine gukorara tupanze okupanza nango kugende kuzara bashuga still renting. Haso yenyine. There is a child coming in the picture. We don't have a background where we fall back to. That kuna kuteranta mama ntumwana rire kwente batubingo munju. Tuwore mitwano shanju korechi ukwatizo. Nothing. We are our own backup. So if you are wedding nabashaba nabeshengereza, don't put me on pressure. In fact, we recently wed 2024 naguma TV manja twakora. I do not know what Santana saw, but I still feel like it was God. By God, I'm not a very religious person, but if there is a God in heavens, I feel like that was God. Me who had nothing, didn't know camera work, didn't know editing, they told me you're the one who's going to stay. Abanda Bajin, Nashtama. They had brought a new guy, Ashraf.
Yes, Jojo.
I became friends with Ashraf. So Ashraf would do my job and his job while he teaches me. Shara Hamanya, I want to cut this one. Where do I press? Control this. Angamber. So I ran editing on Premiere Pro from him. Meanwhile, I would leave him with my work. I go home, breastfeed, cook lunch, and come back.
Bring lunch.
So bring him food.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to start a YouTube channel. I had seen a lot of testimonials, people saying they make a lot of money on YouTube. I'm like, I want to start a YouTube channel. And hi guys. I even did a video, by the way, it's still there, I refused to remove it. I said I was going to do something like this that you're doing. But you know, back then you were naive.
I know.
To equipment.
No one has told you this is what you can do.
No one is there. There's no mentor, there's nothing. I had like a Samsung, so I was like, cool. You know what? You don't really push through.
Yeah.
So one time, I had brought food for a few weeks. Ashraf was like, but you know how to cook. You're like a really good cook. Why don't you post about your food? So I started putting food on my status, on my WhatsApp status.
Okay.
So to go lockdown, I would cook food and post. But now step by step, do this, do this, do this, do this. So I status, why don't you create a YouTube channel?
Okay. Long story short, this channel, the cooking nurse, is Ashraf's idea.
Ish.
Yeah.
We gave birth to it together.
Yeah.
So from bringing the usual lunch, my husband was home with the kid and akana on his laptop. What can I call myself? Maybe the cooking nurse, because I never wanted to lose my identity as a nurse. I really like taking care of especially sick people and reassuring them with knowledge.
Yeah.
So if I stay as the cooking nurse, maybe kuna chana studio na searchinga na shangara the cooking nurse akari mushisha wo China arufuteka kandi subscribers nkabibiri na ntoguni muteye
kandi wamara bose
zina na rutwara kasta no mu China nyo wakunu
kandi mwashanga
na akora na ngo uno shakije yabirgaho when you search him is no longer showing. So nkwenda akoze nto cooking nurse. I got pregnant again, got COVID, gave birth to my daughter. Fast forward 2021 ya hoho cooking nurse chiriyaho etietyo. TV West was laying off people. Yeah. They laid me off as a presenter, a producer, and they can presenter. Now me, my heart of wanting more, because now the responsibility is high. I'm living in Boma. It's something I could afford to start with, but I do not like living on the hope.
Yes.
Of it will get better. It doesn't. No, I'd never worked for someone for 40 years. Bamba shashuri kuminetana in 6 months inakuwa ni nkora netano, in 4 months inakuwa ni nkora change, like that. So I was like mbe mwanyira ryana netano mwantira akakar kamwe nabiri kamwashatu hatu no ngwaro mitwaro 20 chikubaske guy. I told my husband, I stayed in at home in Boma for the next, I think, 6 months.
You had a baby after all.
I had a baby, yeah. Okukubanza twargayo tuisha Kampala. Depression uketaranyitsiri. Postpartum depression. There's one thing was a president achigambo mujungu kugira ngo orachetegereze utarachetegereze shamteza mnongo mutwe. If there's anything you're ever going to do for yourself as a woman, make money.
Naturally.
When you give birth, ukaza kushaba pampa. Ukubasa kushaba pampa ukashaba natona.
Choose a hustle.
Tokushaba pampa ukashaba tona ya face yawe. Tokushaba lotion ukashaba baby lotion ukashaba cream. Tokushaba imyenda y'umwana ukashaba ne yawe. Tubakoza kugura amatego mwana bakaguriraho naga, like you have to feed off either this child because the money is not there, especially the fact that there is one income coming in. And that was the time I was like, I need something. I started posting everyday food because me, I'm good with cooking. I used to be so like anything. I study ingredients as individuals. I understand them. How can I combine them here to make a meal here and there? That's how I broke even on Instagram. So I posted every other single day, broke even on Instagram, got monetized on YouTube. The first 4 months I made 27 USD.
Oh, bless you. I don't remember the first money I made, but I think it was 100 USD.
Your videos are longer. My videos are like 4 minutes, 8 minutes.
They are better.
They are a lot better.
I mean, they are viewed better than mine.
Not
because
really.
People
When someone
don't have the time for 1 hour.
No, I listen to a story. This 1 hour. Let's say you get 1,000. At least 100 people will view at least 50% of your video.
Yeah.
So they will view a few adverts here and there, and you make some money. Now for me, if they do view 30 seconds, they skip to the final product, then they are done.
I see you.
So money wasn't coming through as I expected.
Now the thing is, I think you badly wanted the money to come through, which is not the case at the start. Yeah.
nothing, of course, brings money in the beginning.
Yeah.
But because of that pressure of
Yeah.
now
Where
I
you
am
coming
here, I've
from?
been able to afford my life. Now I cannot afford my life. My husband was really supportive. Meanwhile, he would like ngambire chokwenda, but not the up things.
Yeah.
But like ngambire chokwenda, I would bring it because we used to stay somewhere in Mitiana Road, and he was the one who was coming to town. So I was like ngambire chokwenda, I would bring it. Meanwhile, me, I'm fighting. I wanted the money so I can go and shop for myself.
Tingwende byokundeta.
Yeah, tokundeta no tandi yomwana.
I know.
Why are you treating me like your child? If I had my own money, I would send for things. I would buy the things I want. If I wanted beef and goat and chicken, I would buy all of those things for myself. So we stayed there for like 2 months. We shifted. It was very far, not convenient for me because now I want to also start working, shooting content. The kitchen was so small and everything. So I came back. By then, I wouldn't even afford food for a YouTube channel. So I would only plate my plate and take a picture and post consistently every day. When I broke even on...
You were our prize YouTube channel.
Yes, back then I was your prize. So, na breaking even, na YouTube yatanka kureta yakasema this go crossing a monetization manyangwe, it's okay nzagumai.
Over 2 months.
Over 2 months, over 4 months. I got I think my first pay after like 6 months.
Yes.
Yes.
All of us, right?
Hey,
Same here.
I was like, oh my God, this is my money. Oh my God, it's my money. So I started getting a few gigs here and there. My first gig was paid 1.5 million. I was doing videos. And in my head, I was like, it may not be the most, but I needed to also get accustomed to a lot of money. Learn how to handle a lot of money. I don't want to be there saying, oh, I need 15 million. But when did you manage the 15 million? When do you manage it?
Agreed.
No. So, like, again, delayed gratification is my thing. Kwa tempora, it's fine. So you can as well just go slow. So natanka kufuna gigo koga influencing because I mean, nakora I think for a year and a half. So kuna beningaraka now that I have all the people were asking me to teach them.
Yeah.
Abantu bakabanjira ngu mwene rita kuno uteka nangu kanyegesa nango nabashija ukanyegesa z'umukazi wanje nango afuteka breakfast yonka nango kujirota ati nareba tinka bareta wanje no munju so najya nyine gufuna umwanya ngakora ki
ukakora classes
nkagumani mbashomesa zayo then nkashootinga nkataha rumwe narunda studio nataka kuronda studio. This is the place that you see.
It was the first place you even worked from.
Yes.
Lovely.
So we came here. My husband looked at the kitchen. He's an architect. Looked at the kitchen. He remodeled it. The videos on YouTube. He was like, you know, the floor is big.
Yeah.
Since we are not just renting the small space, the floor is big. There's no entrance the other side. So if you are going to rent the kitchen, you have to rent the whole floor.
Right.
So ajanomanya katuteke studio ku aba podcasts nachi even when you want to sit down bagu maybe je bakolechi bakore videos. So yeah, that's how TCN Studios got born. And it's been 2 years now. The rest is history. I'm not struggling now. I am.
You can afford your chicken and beef.
My freezer is full. If you look in my freezer, my mom was like, "This is Amazon, no, this is."
We bless the Lord.
Like, hey, if I scroll through and I see chicken, today I don't want to eat chicken, I eat pork. If I don't this pork, I eat this plain pork. It's fine, you know. I don't have designer bags or anything. That's my status.
You are happy. That's what counts. You're at peace.
I'm a happy person right now. I think I even love myself more.
Who are we of the wedding?
Wedding. Actually, I got pregnant again.
For the third time?
For the third time. At now, those days I had planned, I wanted to go abroad, do some things, and, you know, come back. It's like, we have a third child. Now, a third child without a ring. No, we can afford it. No, we could afford it by ourselves. The small money we collected from our friends who are I don't think it was even like 10 million.
Okay.
So we could afford it. We decided to feed the people that we could afford to feed. A small thing, like if you look around the room, I wanted to be able to know everyone who's around. It was a small thing. We had, I think, about 140 people. We hosted a wedding, a small, beautiful wedding, very memorable. Our kids still ask, can we do another wedding? No,
it's always one until yours.
So, can we do another wedding, Mom? It was fun. So yeah, it was such a good, and I really thank God to Kajikora when we did it.
Your story is done, and see how beautiful
it is. Almost done. There are so many details we had to skip because we can't just be taking corners and coming back. But it was beautiful. It's been beautiful.
How is your mom?
My mom is fine. She's Mama taina shonga ari omucharo.
Your brother oriyo ndija atari Morrissey.
Philip. Mamwita Philip. Philip is fine. He now stabilized a bit. He's home and wakuyamba ho mama most of the times, like normal things. Even Morris is there konkana we na agenda kora, so mom is home with Philip and they are okay.
They are okay.
Everyone is okay. Yeah, my kids are fine. My husband is okay. The other one is sleeping.
Thank you for sharing your beautiful story with us. Wakoraje mwana wetu yebare kureba program ya Shutama Na Nyamwiza YouTube Shutama Na Nyamwiza na tayari West TV burizare ya Sunday shaishatu bwanyeshoro kugendera chumukusia shaha ina omuhereza wawe nimbani Barbara Nyamwiza nkabutosha omujeni wetu tumhimse Rita omusara na sasra yatogesa byenzu mnonga omujeni ramagaraje echamani chwe hamu iwenchi nyewenkanyi okumanyesho rukwenda okamanyangu okubonabona twekufa okamanyangu no handa bunaku omagara genseji oremera hakara matugezaho ogumana ugezaho ohikahiwaika just nabasa kwiha umurugendo ramagaraga kuhinasi ekiwihamu niwe kitugambira kitacharaho mu comment section gundo murundi twijagaraka esabitero kwijamukama kwara kisime omwanya nugwo gumwe twenda kuretera umujenyo ndijo ogumeho.